Okay, today we are at Cheaha Trailhead and we're going to do a 2-night, 3-day backpacking trip from Cheaha Trailhead and head north. We're going to be going in about 9 miles to Whitney Jean campsite, cross over 431 and about a mile in, stay at a campsite there. And on the third day, we're going to hike out about 3.5 miles over the I-20 overpass on the Pinhoti today. So we dropped our vehicle off at 8 Acorns and had Druska shuttle us out here. And if y'all need a shuttle or a hostel to stay at, it's 8 Acorns. Look them up on Facebook. I don't know if they have an Instagram, but they are a great service for the Pinhoti, and they do a lot of shuttling. They have hostels. You can call them last minute and they'll come pick you up. They're at a great location. So here we go. We'll see you on down the trail. We had some storms come through Alabama last night, so hopefully we don't have too many blowdowns. And this whole stretch we're doing in 3 days is about 21 miles, so it's not too bad. Pretty cruisy. I think this first 3 miles is a gradual up, but I think today, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 9 miles to the campsite. Normally this time of year, or at least in the fall, it's pretty dry, but as you can see, because of yesterday's storms, that's not the case. But the sun is supposed to come out today and warm things up a bit. Started out kind of cold. Sun's coming out. It's much better and don't have to worry about lack of water. All right, see y'all in a minute. There's the trail right there. We're gonna try to find a way across without getting our feet wet. See a couple places. A lot of water crossings today. Last time I hiked on this part of the Pinhoti was in 2020, and it was dry because it was like June, I think. So there's a lot of water. Also, like I said, we had a big storm last night, so it's kind of fun. Makes it technical, and it's not raining on me, so no complaints. Had another water crossing here. Like right down here. Yep. My pole. All right, you come straight up the trail and you'll hit Blue Mountain Shelter. We're gonna go to the right so we can check the shelter out, but we'll come back up here and turn right past the sign and head on the Pinhoti that way. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think if you take this way to the left of the sign, it'll take you up to the Bald Rock connector, but that may be on up. I can't remember, it's been a while. So let's head to the shelter. There's a picnic table and a fire ring, and it's a double-decker shelter. So I think we're going to take a break here. All right, we just came up from the shelter and now we're gonna head north on the Pinhoti. I told you that that might have been to Bald Rock. I'm wrong. It's up here, I believe so. And I think there's a sign to it. I don't know where that goes. But if any of you know, if it goes somewhere, drop a comment, let me know. You always want to know where the trails go. At least I do. All right, just about 0.2 up from where the sign for Blue Mountain Shelter was. You top the hill and you take the trail to the left. I don't know if you can see, it's white blazed on that tree. You probably can. It's 0.5 and it takes you up to the Bald Rock boardwalk and look off. But we're going straight ahead on the Pinhoti North. And I think about 6 or 7 miles is the Whitney Jean campsite that we're trying to make it to today. It's about 10:30 to, what is it? 10:32. So I think we got plenty of time. And should be mostly downhill, which is great for the lungs, maybe bad for the knees. Show you a little bit of the trail since we topped the hill. Where the Bald Rock connector goes. Like I said, it should be downhill, mostly going to the campsite, but oh, the terrain's so much better already. There are some rocks, but it's not like it was. Not as many roots. Saw a little more pine straw back there. So that's a good little break from the 2.5, 3 mile hike up there. But it's pretty. So you're just kind of walking along the ridge line here. I think that might be Oxford down there in the valley. And there's another viewpoint over here. So real pretty along this ridge line. All right, we stopped here about halfway. We got 5 more miles to go to get to the campsite, and we're just having lunch, taking a break. And what you think so far?
That's good. It's been a little rough uphill. The weather got better as we went. I'm enjoying this little break.
Yeah, sun's out now, so it's warming up a little bit. It was cold. It was supposed to be, it was like 60 on our way up here in the truck, but I guess with the rain, it just made it colder. I don't know. It's Alabama weather. So, but I wanted to say again about 8 Acorns. I mean, they were great. They are a hostel. They're fairly new, and they are Johnny on the spot. They pick you right up, take you to the trailhead where you want to go. We're going to have them pick us up when we finish on the 3rd day. So, it seemed to be a really good place. I can't say enough about them. So we saw a couple people there that I knew from the hiking community here on the Pinhoti, and they were there at 8 Acorns as well, and they were continuing their trip today, so it's good to see them. But we're going to sit here and have a break, and then we're going to start on up the trail again in a minute. Okay, we're almost to the campsite, and I hadn't filmed the creek crossing, and it was probably about 20 feet wide, up to about our knees, rushing pretty good. Sorry, I didn't film it. I was too busy making sure we were safe getting across it, and obviously we're across, so we're safe. But we're almost to the campsite, so I'll get back with you when we get there. Dinner, and I'm just boiling some water. I'm making dehydrated chicken breast, and I have, let me show you, couscous and bacon bits with some garlic flavoring in there, so we'll see how it is. Okay, we're at Whitney Jean campsite for the night, and we have our tent set up here, and there's mine, there's Mark's. We're trying out the 2 different tents because he got a new tent, so we wanted to try it out. Just going over there to hang up our food bags. We just finished dinner. Got the teeth brushed, and not going to do a fire because I feel like all the wood is just saturated because we got so much rain yesterday. So to get ready and go to bed. We did about 10 miles today from Cheaha Trailhead down to Whitney Jean campsite. Tomorrow we might just head back and head out at County 24 and get 8 Acorns to pick us up. I don't feel real well, so we'll see how I feel in the morning. But thanks. I hope you all enjoyed today, and we'll see you in the morning. Day 2, and we got up and had some coffee and some hot chocolate, ate a little bit of breakfast, and packed up everything. You got everything?
Yep.
Okay. And we're gonna head out, and we're gonna call 8 Acorns to pick us up at 24. I'm not feeling that great. We're just gonna go ahead and call it. We got about 3.2 to go out to 24, and we'll see you in a minute. I know it doesn't show on here how steep that is, but we've been going up for a little bit after Whitney Jean campsite. It's flat along the creek for a little bit, and it'll start winding up. But we've come from that way, and it's a hill below that Mountain Laurel too. So we're gonna head up. But it's pretty steep. But I kind of rather do these hills first in the morning. We are about a mile and a half from 24. So we got some downhill to get there. But overall it's been a good trip, even though we've had to cut it short. It's been really pretty though. Weather's been decent. We started, it was barely mist and raining yesterday, about 9:30 when we started on trail. So can't complain. Weather was not freezing last night. It was like 40, so not bad. And good sleeping weather. Campsite was wonderful. All right, let's go on down the trail a little bit longer. Okay, we're out to 24 and we're gonna get picked up. So as of now, this is the end of our trip. All right, we are leaving 8 Acorns. We got picked up at County 24 and we came back here and she showed me around in there, and it has a nice bunk room, maybe 3 or 4 beds, bathroom, washer and dryer. She has some resupply in there. I think she said she just set up the online booking, so if you maybe go to their website, and got a pamphlet right here, and that's got their number and everything, but they also have a Facebook page. You can go on there and book what trailhead you want picked up at maybe, and you can come back and stay. There's just lots of options. They're really nice and go above and beyond and out of their way. I mean, it's great business. I really enjoyed meeting them and talking with them, and their shuttle services too. So check them out, 8 Acorns. And I hope you enjoyed it today. Sorry we cut our trip short. Sometimes it just works out that way. So anyway, take care.